Hello, everyone. My name is Shirley Torho, and I'm the Manager of Educational Products at Catapult Learning. Today, we're going to discuss strategies to prevent learning loss, especially during the summer months when your child is at home. Please note that at the end of the video, you'll be asked to complete a brief survey. Should you have additional comments or questions for us, please make sure to include them in the survey as well. Now, let's move on to talking about learning loss. Research shows that reading with children boosts their early literacy skills, helps them develop positive attitudes about learning, and promotes brain development. A few minutes of reading a day can spark children's curiosity, hone their critical thinking and problem-solving skills, and help them understand the world around them. However, during the summer months when many children are out of school, they can experience learning loss, also known as summer slide. Summer slide is the loss of academic skills that occurs when school is not in session. Because of the pandemic, many of our children will also feel the compounded effects of having to adjust to remote learning and learning in new ways. Fortunately, reading during the summer months not only helps your child practice the skills they learned in the previous months, but it can also provide benefits that extend well past the summer. To combat learning loss, Catapult Learning has put together a series of summer reading bags which can contribute significantly to your child's literacy skills and their motivation to read. Each bag has been intentionally designed to promote effective at-home literacy support with engaging, creative, and interactive texts and resources. With every page and every activity, your child is provided with an opportunity to stretch their reading abilities and experience the pleasure of fluent reading. The reading bags also reflect a wide range of reading levels and interests and support students in improving their reading, their writing, speaking, and listening skills. Each of the reading bags come with specific texts aligned to the themes you, your child, or your child's school has chosen, a nonfiction or fiction reading journal depending on the genre, a writing tool, and a bag that your child can use to carry materials from place to place. Each bag also contains a family tip sheet, which is a colorful insert that provides helpful strategies for building your child's literacy and numeracy skills. Remember, literacy sets the foundation for all disciplines, and when students lack the ability to read, write, speak, listen, and think, they struggle across content areas. As a result, we have carefully chosen texts across disciplines to help students master literacy skills and habits of mind, which will help them in any subject. As your child digs into the reading bags, remember some of these tips to help create meaningful learning in literacy, math, and across other subject areas. You may build your child's literacy and comprehension skills by helping them to choose age and developmentally appropriate texts that they find interesting, activate their prior knowledge about the topic in order to connect with the text, make predictions about what will happen in the text based on the title, images, diagrams, and other visuals they see, make inferences by bringing together what is written in the text and what is unwritten in order to draw conclusions. You can also help your child by asking them questions to help monitor and clarify their understanding of the text, by discussing the events, characters, and themes in the text, by helping them to reflect on the text through writing and answering text-specific questions, as well as discussing what they are learning in the text, by helping them to summarize what they've learned in their own words, and by using images or graphic organizers to better understand what is happening in the text. Your child can also define new vocabulary and use old ones as they read. Next, we'll have a chance to apply some of the literacy skills we spoke about on the previous slide. So imagine that you and your child are reading this book called The Very Hungry Caterpillar. Before you begin, ask your child to predict what they think the book is about based on the title and the visuals that they see on the cover. Then review the cover with your child and ask questions such as, what do you see on the cover? Can you tell me what a caterpillar is? What do you know about caterpillars? What do you think caterpillars eat? These series of questions will help set your child up as they prepare their minds to engage in the reading. As your child reads, you also have an opportunity to nurture their math skills. You can draw their attention to tables, diagrams, charts, and other visuals that help them better understand the text. Help them to draw or use models to represent math concepts they come across. Guide them to identify patterns and make sense of them. Prompt them to write down or explain how they solved a problem, or how a character solved a problem and why the solution worked. And finally, you can remind them that sometimes a problem has multiple solutions or can be solved in different ways. Some texts in the reading bags lend themselves to math practice and can help to cultivate your child's numeracy skills. Begin reading books like these by examining the cover with your child the way you would any other text. Then, ask your child if they see any connections to math. If they can't make the connections on their own, guide them to understand it. This book, for example, is about counting. You might consider asking your child to recite or write their numbers from 1 to 10 before reading the book. On each page, you might also ask your child to count the number of objects shown. The most important thing is to make sure that your child has fun. When learning is fun, children tend to feel a sense of motivation to continue to learn. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you've learned some tips to guide your child as they use their reading bags this summer. Now we want to hear from you. Please take a moment to complete the short survey about the usefulness of this video and let us know if you want more resources like this. Feel free to include any additional comments or questions and let us know what we can do to help you in the future. We look forward to hearing from you, and in the meantime, happy reading this summer.